Hi, welcome to this exciting video on how to make a band payment. Let's start right away and go to www.beavercreekband.org. Takes you to this page, which is updated regularly, so get used to taking a look at this page all the time. Let's first find out what you should owe, and we do that by going over here to click on Fees. This is the same information that's in the band handbook, but it is all on one website. We're going to scroll down here and I'll explain there are 4 different amounts students will pay depending on if you're a new member or a returning member, and whether you're in the music, that's percussion, winds, or if you're in the color guard. The reason behind this, new members have some shoes and shoes and tote bags and jackets that returning members use the following year if they can. So, and there's some uniform differences with color guard. So that's how much you owe. Up above is the payments that they've been broken down into, and you can see, of course, there's different amounts for each of those 4 groups. Payment dates are over here on the right. But the real reason we're talking is actually making a payment. If you're paying by check, there's a payment form right up here at the top, payment form. Please fill this out and return it with a check in an envelope into the band office. But new this year, we're encouraging everybody to use Charms. There is no extra fee to use a credit card or debit card, and it cuts down significantly on any paperwork. So to use Charms, that's why we're here. Click on the Charms icon on the left. A student area password is set for every individual student. Initially, it's the student ID from the school district. You may have reset it already. We did when we moved everybody into 9th grade for the new 9th graders. That did come along with it. If you ever have any troubles, simply send Mr. Frost an email. He can reset it to that student ID quickly. So I have set up a user in here for an example, Jen Doe. We're going to update her info real quick, just in case you haven't done that yet. All of these fields we use, AKA is if Jennifer goes as Jen, we like to put that in here as well. But make sure to put email addresses and cell phone numbers for both the student and the adults. So here's Jen's father's information. Again, you can put as many email addresses and cell phone number in here, and you can add additional adults as well. We use the communication features of Charms quite a bit. All right, let's get into actually making a payment. So you can either click here on finances or up here, they both go to the same place. And you'll see that Jen is a new music section marching band member. So she has those payments all right here. She also sold some flowers. So that's listed down here. So we encourage everybody to use their flower account first. Now the problem is she only made $23, so it's not enough to make any of these payments. Needs to add, before we can actually use that, we need to add $124.50, which is the difference between $23 and $147.50. And so that's done by using this make miscellaneous payment button, and you type in the difference, right? The 124.50, and we'll say payment difference, payment 1 difference, and we'll start the payment. It says it goes to PayPal because it does. PayPal processes our payments for us, but you do not have to have a PayPal account. You can use just a credit or debit card, and I'll show you that here in just a second. So this is where you could, if you do have a PayPal and you want to account and you want to use it, you can enter your PayPal login here. However, this button right here takes you to another screen. This screen here shows where you can just enter your credit or debit card information. And of course, it wants you to create a new account, but you do not have to do that. So if I was actually going to make that payment, you hit continue there, and that money would then go into your miscellaneous ledgers. I'll show you where that will show up. Pretend here, because of course I did not make that payment, but in order to use that, we would click up here on transfer request. We would click on the one of the payments, and then we would hit send request. Again, you can't make a payment if you do not have enough money in the ledger. So all this does is send Mr. Frost an email. So it does not immediately show up on the on your financial statement. Mr. Frost will check his email occasionally and then go in and actually transfer the money. So let's go back to the financial statement. That's if you sold flowers or if you have money in your account. That's how you have to do that. If you didn't, all you have to do, this is really easy. You click as many of the payments as you want to make. If you want to pay them all at once, you just select them all and you pay fixed payments. And this will go again through PayPal. It'll go through that same interface we saw before. And when you hit continue, this is immediate. You will see that they're all paid after you complete the payment through PayPal. That's it. If those were actually paid, again, these would all be marked as paid, and they would indicate that they were paid by PayPal. If you have any questions, feel free to email Mr. Frost. He'll take a look and get back to you as soon as he can. Thank you.